And in this particular video I'm going to talk to you about my Reliance campus placement. So I was at an IIT Surat, and Reliance was one of the company that came to recruit chemical engineering. So in this particular video I'm going to talk to you about Reliance company, um, and secondly the roles and the package it offers. The thirdly, the selection process, and I'm going to share you fourthly my interview questions and its experience, and fifthly we are going to talk to about tips to prepare for it. So let's get started. So Reliance is a Fortune 500 company which has a very diverse portfolio ranging from textile, petrochemicals and telecom business like Geo. Reliance comes to recruit chemical engineering for its day-to-day production and has plants in Hazira, Jamnagar and various other locations. So now talking about roles and packages offered. So Reliance offers the role as your process engineering, design engineering and in marketing field. So in process engineering you are responsible for your daily production activity. The second one is design or technological offices, where you are responsible for design of the plant, optimization and building some new technology. And the third one is marketing team. Here you are supposed to market the petrochemical production. So the first two were technology, process engineering, design are technological, and the third one is marketing skills. So marketing people have a different selection process where they have group discussion and interview, but for technological one you just you have test and technical interview. Now the package, so my year was 2019 and that time they offered a package of 5.5 plus some bonus packages, and in the second year it increases. So for IITs they do offer a little higher ones, and but what I have found that from the recent matchup there has been an increase of 1 or 2 lakhs. Maybe the package is around 7.5, so please check it out. And they will generally mention this in their company's profile, company's PPT. The third is I'll be talking about selection process. So for campus interview you have to go for the selection process, and the selection process consists of your test. The test contains of the two subparts, that is your aptitude test and technical test. So aptitude, the questions are easy, and for technical the questions are conceptual, and they are also easy. So here your time and accuracy matters. Okay, so once you get shortlisted by this test, you have to go for your interview process. So the fun, I'll be sharing you my interview experience. So the questions, like there was a hall, and they were in my particular time the team was less, so there were only one person taking my interview. So the interview started with tell me about yourself. Then secondly they asked me about particulars of resume whatever I have written. So I had internship at a process plant, and they asked me what did you learn from them, what was the learning outcome. And now talking about technical questions they asked. So technical questions were quite basic and related to refineries. So they asked what are the different type of heat exchanger, uh, when to use which one, why shell and tube is extensively used in industries, what are different methods to define heat exchanger, what is the algorithm to define a heat exchanger, then what is a Bernoulli's equation, what are different type of pump, what is NPSH, draw the efficiency graph, then what is Nusselt number, Sherwood number, Prandtl number, what is heat and mass transfer in distillation, what is the need of reflux, how do you how does feed tray location affect the final product, how to calculate number of trays. Then they asked me what what happens maximum in refinery. Then there were HR question was very less. They asked me about my strength. Okay, now learning about tips to prepare for Reliance interview. So first and foremost is preparing for your test. For your test generally consists of aptitude and technical. For aptitude, you can refer a website called IndiaPix, and for technical, you can even refer IndiaPix and solve some simple 1 mark question from your GATE syllabus. This both are more than sufficient because these are very easy questions. So once you clear your technical part, then second thing is while preparing for interview, so you have to prepare your company's profile. So you read about it and its achievement, then its policy, mission, vision, and pay attention to the person who speaks during company's PPT, because that could be the person who would be interviewing, so he would be very curious, what did you hear when I was speaking? So you have to listen very carefully during company's PPT. And thirdly is to prepare your resume and tell me about yourself. So in this particular, you can read about your internship, highlight your inputs and learning while talking to it, and you can add credential in line of this expertise. And third is technical. You can have basic, you had basic and reasoning question. You can prepare 4 to 5 subjects and try to keep your answers to the point. So don't try to add some new words or wrong technical, because that will lead to more questions. And stick to the point. And if you don't know, admit it and move to the next question. And have some reasoning ability. For some questions, you can just answer by common logic. So have this things in consideration while preparing for technical. And the last one is present your best. So dress well, exhibit your confidence, and prepare well, as preparation is key to success. And I think this was a easy interview. So all the best.